Calling All Skaters is a group of guys that underneath Sean Hover and his ministry of discipleship, he's training skateboarders to be missionaries around the world, and they have a headquarters in California, in Los Angeles, and then they have one in China. And hopefully soon they'll have one here in the Philippines as well, to train up, disciple, and then send out skateboarders to be able to preach the gospel. Sean Hover, I mean, in ministry, we get together, he's come to our church. We've met through just our love for Jesus and how we want to, preach the gospel to every generation. And skateboarding is now a culture that we have really, focused on. It's what we love to do. And so what better, talent and gift that God has given us to be able to use it as a vehicle and a platform to be able to share our faith, to preach the gospel, to love, a culture that's built on, rebellion and, partying and, getting rad in a way that's destructive, versus it could be rad, gnarly, and very creative, artistic, and professional, which a lot of times kids get taken out because they get caught up in other things instead of following their dream of becoming a professional skateboarder. And so for us, it's about, changing the heart, which changes the life, versus, wait, you just want to not do drugs, you just want to, be professional. No, it's not about that. It's about where's your heart at, because wherever your heart is, there your treasure is, And so for me, it's about just being the example, showing up, not just talking about it, but really being a Christian and being able to, just shine that bright light in an industry that's very dark. But I love it because I came from it. I know the culture and I understand it, and I just hope that I can impact it and affect it through my, my genuine love for God, versus, oh, I'm a Christian now and I'm a good person. No, it's not about being a good person. It's about, being in love with a God that loves me. And I think when you tell people that, they have a whole different perspective of who God is and how he wants to be a part of their lives, and what forgiveness is, and what, your life is about, that you're here to be, used by God to have a plan and a purpose. Where I think all those things are inspired by somebody talking about it and sharing and being the example of that. And so for me, I believe that me and Sean have the same desire, and that's to serve God, love God with our whole heart, and use skateboarding as a platform to do it from. The skateboarding scene in the Philippines is rad because it reminds me of just the rawness of, it's not about the money, it's not about the fame, it's about having fun, it's about doing it. It's about experiencing the culture and how you get together with your friends and you try tricks and you go for it and you get better, and it does something to you. And I feel that this culture right now is at that point where they're about to break out. They're about to, become world champions if they keep it up. And it's going to be a part of like the industry here to support that. The government to support that, whether it's skate parks, whether it's skateboard shops, whether it's magazines here. I think that there needs to become an industry that supports that. And if it happens like that, I guarantee you we're going to see world champions come out of the Philippines. It's happened in Brazil. I don't see why it can't happen here. My final messages are always just, if you love what you do, you won't quit. Skateboarding is just like that. If you love it, you won't quit. It doesn't matter, what the obstacles are, people telling you, what, it's not working, or because it's not about being a pro, it's about doing what you love. And it inspires you to be able to be good at everything. And then it's the same way I look at my faith. If you love it, you won't quit. And so everything's built on love, and the Bible says God is love. And once you experience that, you won't quit at anything. You'll follow through, you'll be loyal, you'll be committed, and it's all part of, making that first initiation of experiencing love. And I experienced it when I gave my life to Christ and I realized He loved me and He loves you. And now I love skateboarding, I love my family, I love my friends, I love the Philippines, and I can't wait to come back and just learn more about your culture and to be able to, hopefully inspire you to not only skateboard, but to love God as well. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you soon.